local recording will be made. Now, having defeated the Witch of Urns previously, ready now to jump back in to our lovely little umbrella-wielding, magic damage prioritizing. What are you doing here? Did you find your assignment yet? Wait. You have a giant soul, but it's the wrong one? I can't process that. How would you manage that? Never mind. Get back out there and find your assigned soul. I will. That's a neat little thing that I didn't really notice before. If I can remember how to open up my inventory and check for my shiny things, it appears to put your shiny things on your desk. So that's fascinating. Given the number of shiny things that there are, boy, is that just going to be a giant, massive pile of things? That might just be a massive pile of things on your desk. How are we doing for currency? 286. That is undoubtedly not enough to... Oh, but the giant soul. The giant soul of the Urn Witch, aka Grandma. Gma, a powerful witch. Driven by her maternal instincts and consumed by her endeavors to outwit death. She filled her life with a passion for magic, reanimation, potions, and pots. Transforming her own grandson into an urn-headed thing. Oh, it's Smoking Crow. It's Badger. Oh, because he has a stripe on his head. I get it. I gotcha. I'm relieved. It's kind of like the world was getting, you know, stagnant. No new souls being made, which means nothing to reap, and no rewards for us. So, I presume you mean that that's changing. Interesting. Beware exploring these old offices. It's fun, sure, but some of those upstairs don't want us crows like us snooping. Dark Souls laugh. That's not a Dark Souls laugh enough. Yeah, it's... Okay, so this is where we came from. We unexpectedly came down from this abandoned office part. And that is why... And we've already read this. Yes, 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 yes. This is all good. This is all as expected. It's been enough days. That's the thing. That's the disadvantage. It's been enough days that we just need a little bit of a refresher. Now that we are wielding... now that we are wielding the power of fire, we should use it, right? Because we totally saw some things, both here in the hub, in the bureau, the headquarters, whatever you want to call it. We've seen urns both here and... Yep, there's one right there. We've seen them both here and in the area that we started in. Oh, that could have been done way more efficiently. Could have lit both of those with one shot. 100. And a shiny object. You found a scale model of an ancient Reaper door. It doesn't function, and was probably made long ago as a mock-up for the doors. As a mock-up, huh? This version of the technology was quite inefficient, requiring numerous raw souls to power it. It was eventually replaced by the newer models we see today. Ah, so I've been through one of these doors. We've been through one of these doors to get into the basement, the Witch Urn's basement, to gain access to the hidden lab. But it's an older model of door. Interesting. This appears to be a Reaper's abandoned logbook, much like the one upstairs. My colleague failed to return from a frontline mission. I tried heading through his door to check in on him, but it was sealed shut. Orders from upper management, apparently. Sent an inquiry to head office. They insisted this was normal procedure, and the case was closed. Still no word from my colleague. I mentioned he was being assigned to assist a powerful witch with some research last time we had lunch. Okay. Said he was a bit worried before he started, but it turned out she was quite a nice old lady. Wonder if she had anything to do with the closure. I hope he's alright. Okay, so the person they're talking about was no doubt one of the 4 souls that we freed in the process of powering the old school door to the hidden lab. So this is a good blend. I like how much narrative there is to this, which is to say, not much. It's a light hand. Yeah, it's Ball Plart. Not Paul Blart. Ball Plart, head of security. I saw a tweet from the developers of this game that claimed that they put Ball Plart, head of security, into the game solely so that they could put in an achievement called Ball Plart. It would be Mall Cop normally, so Hall Cop, something like that, because he's in the hall. Anyway, he acts all carefree, but he sets my guard senses tingling. Sure he's up to no good somehow. Okay. You've got guard senses, huh? So right now I'm checking to see if there are any urns like earlier, and I don't think there were. I think the urns that I saw in the hub, I think I lit them already. So, shall we door back to that graveyard? Maybe test our fire ability out on that. Ooh, don't think I looked at this statue of Mr. Master of Doors, who we met last time around, who dismissed us. I was gonna check and see if you could singe those plants. Almost certainly can't, and I only have 1 ammo, so yeah, let's head back to the graveyard-looking space. We still need the ability to smash these cracked walls. Oh, there's plenty of those back there too. Is that a good reason to defer that? I think it may be. What about not the witch's laboratory? The garden? The estate? Let's take a look at the estate. Let's... You get ammo, you get magic for hit boxes, right? Yeah, it's one of the nice things about it. That was one of the things that inspired me to like even try to do a magic-focused build for my first playthrough. We'll see. Also, we'll see how that scales. I have a very simple fallback position for this. Oh, all of these urns are related directly to puzzles, huh? I'm thinking back now. How many urns, how many braziers did I see? Like unlit ones. Was there a direct line? That's a good question. How did I enter this area? And was there a direct connection? Any of the braziers that were unlit? Yeah, see, these were part of tutorialization. They would have occurred closer to... There was an item down there, but I got it. Right, this is the way I came, though. Did I enter this area from the sort of the graveyard hub? Directly? I don't think I teleported here or encountered a door. Yeah, let's just get a little... We're touring a little bit, right? I'm going to do a little bit of a tour about. I'm going to retrace my steps, try to internalize the shape of the world a little bit. One of the pieces of feedback seems a weird way to put it. One of the... Oh, there was something to light back this way. So this is good. This is a good way to go. One of the pieces of criticism. Oh, this thing claims to be connecting to chat and not in chat. That's an interesting I wonder if that thing is actually working then. Should I not trust it? Failed to load module. Well, it claims that we're still alive and that everything is still working. But there's a good chance that I just can't see chat. Yeah. Big fat failed to load module. Interesting. That must be just part of OBS falling over. Or it's Twitch. That very well could be a Twitch thing. Because if the website also failed to load the module, then it's not surprising. So it's possible that we just don't. Like, Twitch chat is just down right now. No worries. Whatever. The main thing we're doing is recording this, so that's just what's happening. So I can melt these cobwebs now. Power of fire. Yes, indeedy. Alright. Resplendent with seeds. Well, you're made of fire, so I'm gonna guess you're not vulnerable to it. You are an AoE boy. I've been cursed. That was a whole new mechanic. If I dodge roll at the right time, can this not happen to me? Is the big question I have. Barely dodged that. You can't dodge roll while affected by that. Maybe my timing was a little off there, but I want to say you can't. Used up all my ammo. Okay, the wind-ups are quite long. Ferocious opponent, though. Keeps jumping over. You do lose health for that. Alright, it's not that dangerous. It seems like the trick is just to be far enough away. Saw that coming. Okay, it's a challenge door. That's what it is. So short-term goal would be to... Can we manage to not take any damage prior to him getting 2 fireballs out? Yeah. That affects you regardless of whether you're in iframes or not. Keeps jumping over my shots. I'm not landing anything. Yeah, stop picking the jump timings. Managed to not take any damage until phase 2 orbiting fireballs. I really hope he goes down before he brings the 3rd one of those out. Because, man... just straight up misses. Not the guy jumped over it. dodge rolled right into the fireball. Okay. Good to know that we can dodge roll out of things even while we're charging a ranged attack. Very useful. Very quick. Just stood right in the path of that fireball. He's got to be close to dead, but at 1 HP. And there's the third fireball. Biggest improvement to make. We got this. We got this. It's not easy, but we got this. Biggest improvement to make is timing the shots. Not Ben. Not when he's threatening to jump. Just better shot timings, basically. Either just after a jump. That's a really cool pattern design. All right, we're basically just we're just giving up on this run, right? No, it's valuable practice. And you know what they say, practice makes perfect. So much death. We could come back to this after we get another upgrade. But this is a test of the new, this is the test of the sort of the build theory, right? Is, are you going to be able to handle getting the range, getting the melee hits? Because a more melee-focused character would be in here mixing it up with him more, presumably. Great design with the tuning fork, though, and the just body blocking the dodge rolls. All right, the focus is not super high at the moment. It was way higher when I first walked into this. Let's just get her done. Already making infinite mistakes. It's because I'm not scared of him. When I first walked into that door, I was terrified of him, and I was respecting the attack pattern a lot more. Just calmly roll into the fireballs. Just, it's one hit. It's not the end of the world. Yes, that's the jump timing. That's bad. Actually, I think it's when he has an available window, and I'm charging it already. So that's clear because he's in the process of winding up. Okay, that's good. We're still learning things. There are still minor things about the pattern that are becoming apparent. Like, he was summoning a fireball there, so it was cool. Oh, but the fireballs are, like, out of sync now. Are they syncing up? Are they going to sync up? Okay, it was just drifting into... I was like, that's gonna be real weird if they're... Yeah, he does. He jumps in response to you charging ranged attacks if he is available. But if he's in the middle of doing a big smash, or if he's on a wind down, a wind up, but a wind down from an attack, that's the moment. Don't even have ammo. Don't even know why I'm charging. Oh, right. The follow-up swing. Okay. Okay. Let's think about time. Okay. The thing that I could do is I could put the sword on and just do more damage to him. But this is fine. Let's stick with the umbrella for now. And acknowledge that maybe not quite good enough to hack that dude. At least not with the umbrella and the magic only build. You know, don't shrug off. Like, you are handicapping yourself. And are out of practice. Was not playing the game for 3 days. Getting back in the groove still. Okay, that's that locked door. Back in this area. So, from the witches, from the Urn Witch's estate, backwards to the divide between them. We won't forget. We will not forget that guy exists, because he probably has a I'm gonna guess a health or a mana crystal upgrade? Something? Since we're here, we can talk to our mentor? Benefactor? He's not really on our side. He thinks we're on his side, but...
Incredible. You've already achieved more in this short time than I was able to in countless years. If you can reap the souls of the other 2 giants, we can open Death's door. I suggest you head east, beyond the woods. There, a self-proclaiming king reigns over the ruins of a flooded cathedral, tormenting the denizens of the forest.
Alright. By their reckoning, this is north. Head east. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Because didn't they say that the witch was up into, from my perspective, up into the left, and that was north? The witch was north? I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering the directions. Let's take on some easier fare. Let's look for some urns. There was at least one. Not urns, braziers to light on fire. There was at least one lightable brazier in this zone. I do not remember exactly where it is. Yeah, like this, only, you know, with a lid on it. And not lit. Hey!
Hello again, Reaper. How goes your adventure? I am still searching for an answer to my own predicament. Why can I not die? I lost a dear friend long ago, and buried him under the moon's light. Ever since that day, I have felt a piece of myself lost. I wonder if I could ever feel whole again.
No. No reaction. Okay. Some masks. Some differently shaped holes. 2 hexagons, 2 circles, 2... probably overlooking that. There's 6 indentations on that door. It doesn't necessarily mean there's 6 things to find, but it could. There's the corpse of the door guardian. Yeah. Let's head back through this area. Keep an eye out for lightable braziers. I don't really need a plant here. Just leave that. Sure, I've got 4 seeds, but we got plans for those seeds. We got uses for them. That was where I picked up a key. This is towards where the boss, where the Guardian of Doors was. This has to do with teleporters that aren't active yet. Yeah, there'll be teleporting and then there'll be a shortcut. there's probably at least one more spiderweb door. I think I vaguely recall that. You gonna come down here? Oh, you're gonna run to a wall. Can you come down here? You can! The big door. No, there was no response to that, if I recall correctly. Not even a, "this thing is locked" message. Just nothing. Back into the habit of magic management. Whacking things to get the shots back, etc., etc. Can't break that yet. Getting closer to... This loops down... There wasn't a spiderweb down there, though, was there? No. Do not think so. Do not think that was where a spiderweb was. The spiderweb that I'm thinking of might be the one that led to the challenge guy. There's a part of me that wants to equip the sword and go and just kill that guy. Respect the umbrella. Oh, I want to be down there. That's where I actually want to be. My goodness. Generous little bits of auto aim. Wow. I was hanging in midair there for a second. Not that way. I've been down there, haven't I? I want to head back to the hub if I encounter a door, that is. Because this is the direction that the old crow took. So I came from over there. There's so many shortcuts. I just gotta take one shortcut, right? Yeah, like this gate was originally locked. No. This ladder was originally up. There's nothing back here, right? Yeah. So... Yeah, here we go. Okay. It's not completely misremembering. Whoop. Hi. They trembled, or rather, sorry, they're breathing. The first thought I had entering here, and I should really get in the habit of just vocalizing these things, was, so why are those bushes breathing? And the answer would be, because they eggs. They not bushes at all. Some nice little dodges on them. Can I just... Nice. All that does is reveal them, though. Gotta love that chain hit stop on enemies. Hey, knocked you off the edge. Hey, you knocked yourself off the edge, weird. Okay, we're in the market for a pot seed. Time to be careful and maybe not break all the eggs. Yeah, let's just look for a pot to plant in, shall we? There's gotta be one around here somewhere, right? Because I can't get back up there. Oh no. Oh no, if I die, it goes back to the last door I came through. That's not close to here at all. Aww. Aww, okay. Alright. Alright. What's the smallest number of eggs? What's the smallest number of eggs we could break? That's not gonna kill him, huh? Alright. Getting good multi-hits. Oh no. Oh, the ramp disadvantage is high. Ramp disadvantage is wrecking us there. That's maybe the first sort of combat-related bit of polish whoops that I've seen thus far, was when you're standing on an incline, your character does not swing their sword. They swing their sword into the incline. There's no system to make it so that you swing up towards the enemies, meaning that you are at a big disadvantage when fighting on a slope. Do I just leave you? I just leave you there. You can't get to me. You're not my business. You're none of my concern. Oh, a shiny object. Except we're gonna look here because that thing isn't gonna go anywhere, right? Bad idea. Bad idea time. Yeah, because we have to fight our way out of that. Okay, alright. Let's try not to free any more. Starting to encounter basic enemies that have enough hit points that they get the cracked body treatment that bosses have to communicate that they're low on health. Although, you know, that was true of the other enemies too. I'm slightly misremembering. It's just that these things take more hits to kill than any of the basic enemies I've fought thus far, and so it feels very much like, whoa, these little tanky boys have mad cracked carapace shader. But really, it's a lot of eggs. But right about one thing, predictably. Still got it. Still got that predictive level design, spooky sense. Smallest number of eggs between me and souls is... There's no difference between light gray and dark gray, is there? Probably not. 8 versus 9. Okay, so we're gonna take this path. Getting cornered is not great. Who do we have to blame for that? And that's the yes, you will accidentally free more than you intended. It's cute. It's cute. Didn't mean to fight all these things now, did you? This would happen less if I was not using fire, but fire is efficient. Just pass-through damage. Ooh. Wake them all up. Getting, like, very light Leroy Jenkins vibes / action out of this place. Is there a hole there that I can fit through? Come now. Come now. like, I don't even want to take this shot, do I? You know what? We're earning mad souls. Let's just embrace it. Just embrace that we're just gonna take these guys out. It's fine. They're here. They're here to be fought. Here to be defeated. I'll take those. Oh. Thank you. They're dodgy too. Oh dear. There's still no way out of here either, right? Like, I haven't unlocked. Burned my only heal down in this pit. The only heal I'm likely to get in this little sub area. Alright. Your cute little sideways dodges. $672. I think I need like 800 or so. These coffins cannot be destroyed or lit on fire. Flower's already withered. Are we high enough up to light that, I guess, becomes the question. It doesn't look like we are. We are indeed high enough to light it. Okay. Well then. Another planter? No. No, that's the opposite of a planter. Let's just calmly dispatch these enemies, shall we? Very calmly dispatching enemies. So what's happening? Nothing to see here. There's no wastage, there's no low health situation. Ooh. I don't think these were leaving behind poison AoEs before, were they? I don't think they were. You're new. Got as much juice out of that skull as we can get. That's a much longer dash on that big one. So the whole preemptive get out of range thing, more like side dash. Oh, okay. I wonder, is it the last door you came through, or is it the last door... It might just be proximity. Yeah, it might just be proximity. I did not touch this door on my way down here. Am I supposed to be going this way? I don't know that it matters. Just wondering out loud. Just thinking out loud here. Alright, so all these little eggies are going to be back. But we don't need to hatch nearly as many of them as we have been. What was the route that I didn't take? Because there was an out. There was a shortcut / out that I just did not take. Oof. Line them up. Line them up. Yeah, we can go this way. This is probably just a shortcut down here. Right? Or something? No. No, I should have done this. Should have done this already. Burn that for the heck of it, because we can. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both a little rewarding and a shortcut. Hey, I should have gone this way. Because then I would have gotten healed once before I went down to that layer, and there would have been an additional heal for me. Gosh darn it. The pacing. The pacing on these, it's just a little off. Just slightly off. IMO. Alright. It's cool. Let's just be more careful and work our way through this area to get this... compass? It looks like the point of this area is to collect a shiny object that is a compass. That's what it looks like. Right into a wall. One of the criticisms that I've seen from... I want to say both. Man, am I going to have a hard time. So, to date this hashtag content, a thing that has recently happened in the games journalism world is that 3 of the oldest members of Giant Bomb left to form a new video game coverage, not website, podcast stream, Patreon. I mean, it's an outlet. It's the beginnings of a gaming coverage outlet, and they're all experienced enough and have large enough followings already to be able to, hit the ground running in terms of their Patreon numbers. And the name that they've chosen for this endeavor, I am forever, thanks to Double Fine's Metroidvania, like Disco Space Channel 5 Disco Metroidvania Headlander. I am forever going to refer to their endeavor as Headlander, or my brain is going to try to make me call it Headlander. That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called. And then my brain's going to jump from Headlander to Wayfinder, and that ain't it. Nextlander. A piece of criticism issued towards Death's Door recently by both Headlander. It's gonna try to make me do it every time. Nextlander and Waypoint is that this game desperately needs a map. And it's interesting criticism. There's just enough Soulsborne vibes here that I can see why they didn't want there to be an in-game map. They're not wrong though, because in many ways it feels more like a Zelda action-adventure style game than a Soulsborne one, and it definitely doesn't feel like a rogue. Does not have roguelite qualities. Does not have roguelite qualities at all. So, because they don't make you. There's no permadeath or pseudo permadeath mechanics. Just straight up missing. Just simple bad enemies. Redonkulous. There's no roguelike mechanics. There's very few roguelike mechanics. So it would be a sort of sub requirement of that, I suppose. Yeah, I wonder how the feel would be affected by there being a map. I don't necessarily disagree with them. I don't think it would feel bad. But I think the level design goal in Death's Door is definitely for there to not need to be a map. Good angles on those. Managed to get all of the AoE puff clouds. Just gonna throw the whole thing though, aren't we? Wait for him to start his charge. Before dodging. Whoa, he definitely performed, and that's why you got it sideways. That arrow slowed down in response to him dodging it. I thought I saw that once before. Now I know. Now I know what I saw. I know what I saw. So, yeah, we want to just beeline for that challenge room, I guess, because this big bug has got to be easier to deal with than the flame-headed guy. And if we get wounded, we can just come back out and get that health. So. I'm also not using the charge thrust. Just because we're using the umbrella doesn't mean that we can't get in enemies' faces. It's not. The umbrella deals less damage than the fireballs. I love it when the enemies hurt each other. It's so good. Let's get a better angle. And we're trying to kill them with ranged attacks because they've got AoE toxins. Right. Okay. Just keep it clean. Oh, that's interesting. The screen turns green momentarily. Ooh. Oh. Did I see that right? Did I execute that right? Ooh, you can stab in a different direction than you dab. Okay. Right into a fireball. Any and all semblance of caution, just to the dogs, just right off the bat. Oh, he's spawning dudes, isn't he? Oh, they're jumping off his back. Okay, that's not quite as bad as. Yeah, just wait until the dash actually comes out with this guy. Woo! On the final two, huh? Alright. Okay, alright. We got a ways to go before this is we're feeling clean and efficient again. That first, man. Difficulty's bound to go up. Wow. That's some skull bobbly animation. The skull bobbly plant. Native to graveyard realms, domestic and foreign. Excuse me. I wish that stream chat was working. Not that there's anyone in stream chat. I don't think. Fingers crossed. Doubt it. But it would be better. It would be nice if it was working. Getting around these coffins means getting that compass. I think. If you guys are going to be trapped down there, I'm just going to go this way. Hey. And we can heal. An old compass. It occasionally twitches and turns at its own whims. It's clearly very old. Perhaps the magnetism inside it has mostly worn away. Oh no. No, no, no. This is not an issue of magnetism. Come now. Clearly, said twitching is some sort of a supernatural ability, right? Yes. Yes, I was right. The compass occasionally twitches and turns by some strange whim, but mainly appears to be drawn to death's door, rather than pointing north. Huh. Go figure. It must have belonged to an explorer who was searching for the legendary door. Okay. You draw that assumption. Right. Fight our way out of the thing. Once again, just pile driving those range shots just right into a wall. Okay, we're getting the hang of fighting these things. We've got to stand our ground a little bit more consistently. Dodge roll a little more reactively, a little less proactive dodge rolling, a little more reactive dodge rolling. I think we're good to collect this health. Oh, those guys are still alive. That's interesting. To make our way through here again, and then take the untaken route. Take the route untaken by thine past self. Shatter the pot and wait to see if it respawns. It does. It does. The Urn Witch's influence exists here, and yet another place that we're going to have to... Boy, alright. So we need the ability to hook shot to Onks. That's my assumption. That's what those are for. Based on how they've been positioned in the past, we need the ability to hook shot to Onks and shoot fire in order to open this. Okay. In that case, I think we're done here. For now. For now. What is this? Oh dear. What? Okay. Well. We will reach a stopping point at some point. A burrito has shown up, which tells me that we've probably lost track of time. That's what happened. Ah, yes. Yes, that is indeed exact. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. This is a time-centric, time-heavy problem. What are the goals, then? We're going to cut this off. We're going to cut this short. What's a good thing to have done? Probably defeated that challenge dude, huh? Yeah, we explored a little cul-de-sac that we unlocked thanks to the firepower. And the other thing that we unlocked with the firepower was that challenge door room mini-boss thing. So let's do that. Let's just defeat him and then call it. And make our burrito-themed apologies, shall we? That was the way down. Where was the... I need to get closer to the garden. We just come at it from the back end? No, it's in this area, technically. It's just farther... It's farther in this area, right? Still bad inherent default sense of direction. It's in this area, yes. Alright. Not specifically here, it's in this general direction, I said. No. Resemblance. Ah, there's that bridge. Okay. I think I know where I am. Find our way up onto that big bridge and past it. Right. Yes, up through here. Up through here, and... oh dear. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so going through that door probably would have been beneficial because... not there. Because there's another door, right? Oh. Oh, well then. There's a shortcut that is not unlocked. Is this the way forward? Shortcut or way forward? Way forward. Okay. Stumble. Lost cemetery. I see a shard. I see a wall that can't be broken yet. Okay. Cool. Somehow randomly found the way to proceed. Not looking to proceed right this moment. Looking for challenge mini-boss. Thanks. Thanks, terrible sense of direction. Thanks, terrible sense of time. And this, the sprawling 2D maze-like map. This is probably why there have been enough little kernels of, like, I really could use a map. Yes, because I think if this leads down and around. Yeah. All right. We'll just have to bash our way out of it. Should have taken that door. Should have taken that door because I know how to do it from that side. Let's just do it from that side. Yep. Cemetery. Not the manor. The estate. And we're just gonna back out of the estate. Do I need healing? I do not. Not to the secret. We're gonna back out of the estate, and then it'll be right there. Could have done that to start with. The hubris. The hubris of, I can find my way. I'm not lost. I don't need to ask for directions. Typical man stuff. Nothing to see here. Typical man stuff. Down there? No. This is how we entered this realm the first time, and there was a spiderweb covered door right around. He can't summon more than 3 fireballs to orbit him, can he? He can. Sure, he can. Let's say from a fight pacing standpoint, and now we see why these flaming head statues quite telegraphed. Alright. Just gonna calmly dispatch this fellow. So I can make him do the jump. His first orbiting fireball. Only bother to use ranged attacks when he is in the middle of an animation of some sort. Because of that jump attack, actually that's maybe one of the small ways in which meleeing this guy is a little easier. Because he won't... If I don't use ranged attacks, I don't think he uses that leap. And yet, my ranged attacks are the most powerful part of my kit because of decisions I made earlier. Can still shoot while reverberating from the tuning fork attack. Good to know and possibly exploitable. He doesn't even have the third fireball out yet. Okay, he does now. The follow-up swipe. All right. Yes. One hit at a time. One hit at a time. That's as far... We've been that far once before. Really, the danger is in rushing it. Oh, and you can't dodge roll it. Yes, you don't want to get him using that when you are reverberating from the tuning fork. Noted. So two attacks, 2 ranged attacks maximum on the tuning fork. 1 to be safe, let's say. Yeah, the jump attack is definitely his most dangerous move. Because it baits you into rolling into the fireballs. Which normally just gate when you can approach for melee strikes when you can. Get 2 in there. I'm reverberating, so don't make him use the jump. Little tiny bits of AI manipulation. Right into the fireball. Okay. Okay. Eminently doable with the umbrella. I swear. I mean it. It can be done. He said as he whiffed a simple melee attack. It's fine. Small mistakes like that don't result in damage aren't permanent. Too many ranged attacks. Missed. Ooh. I think he may have actually canceled the tuning fork attack in order to do the dash there. The leap. Keep our distance. It's fine. Don't even have ammo. Not even a thing. Hey, look at that. We're up to 3 fireballs and we haven't even taken damage yet. So the pattern is sticking. No, please. With the jump. right on the edge, just skirting the edge of that arena. Whoop. Nope. Knew he would do that, so I probably shouldn't go in. Such narrow windows with all the fireballs out. I can see the cracks in him. He definitely has cracks. He is cracked. Don't get sneezy. Hey, alright. Whew, okay. We'll consider this a silent servant has been vanquished, and their soul power added to yours. Your fireball spell now burns enemies for extra damage over time. Okay. Very, very good thing to get for this build. This magic-centric build. So, a good place to leave things, and a good get in terms of the powers we have. Alright. Well, we lost some rank games, we lost track of time, but we got a little bit farther in Death's Door. And we'll call that, well, we'll call that a wash. Small victory? A wash. Yeah, we'll call it a wash. Thanks for watching.